Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to star lace your Air Force Ones. So for this lacing style you're going to need your AF1 tag, and we're going to start with the laces, taking them down through the outside of the shoe's last hole. So we're going to thread it down through the hole. You want to leave about 15 centimeters at the top, and then flatten your lace across as you take the lace down the opposite last hole to make a bar. And as you bring your lace, pull it down, and then you're going to bring it up through the third hole from the top. So again, as you work through the lacing style, just make sure that you're keeping your lace as flat as possible. Even underneath here, I try and keep my lace nice and flat so it doesn't twist as it comes up through the hole. And then you're going to take it across to the other third one down from the top to make a second bar. And again, I'm going to send the lace down to the bottom. And then we're going to bring the lace up through the outside first hole. And it's at this point now you're going to thread your AF1 tag onto this third bar that we're going to make. So pull it through to make sure that your lace doesn't twist. I'm just going to pull mine round and then set it down at the front of the shoe. And then the end of the lace is going to go through the inside of the shoe's first hole. And then as I pull it through, just catching it on my finger there, and it will help to make sure that that first bar there on the front doesn't twist. And then your lace is going to come up through the second hole. So I'm just making sure that it's going to sit nice and flat underneath. And then this lace is going to come across and you're going to put it down through the third hole from the top. Now you've already got a lace in there, but the good thing about the Air Force One shoes is that the holes are pretty big, and it means that it's quite easy to get your two laces through the same hole. So push it towards the edge of the hole, the outside of the hole, and it should go through pretty easily. And then pull it through, making sure that you're keeping that lace nice and flat. Like that. And then we're going to send the lace down underneath here and bring it up through the outside second hole. So again, I'm just keeping it nice and flat on the inside. And then that lace is going to come across and it's going to go down through this hole here. So flatten it, bring it down through the outside of that hole, like that. And when it comes out of there, it's then going to come up through this hole. So again, I'm going to send the lace, pulling it down, like that. Just pull out your shoe, make sure that the tension in all the bars that you're making and diagonals you're making have got the same tension. None are too tight or too loose compared to each other. Then I'm going to thread that through there so I can bring it up through this hole here, the second on the inside of the shoe. So you might find this one a little bit more tricky because you've got some lace underneath there. So you might need to push that lace over a little bit so you can get your lace into the hole. And then just keep pulling them out to make sure they're all looking like they've got the same tension to them. And then we're going to take this lace up and we're going to bring it over here. So as we bring it up, as you can see, it would be a little bit loose. So we're going to try and tie it in with these. So I'm going to take it under this diagonal here, and that will secure it in place a little bit. And because I've gone under there, I'm going to go over there. Because I've gone over there, I'm going to go under here. And then when I come back down to this hole here, I'm going to do the opposite. So I've gone over this bar, so I'm going to go under this one. And then I'm going to bring it down through that hole. Now just like this one, you'll have some lace under here, so you'll need to push it over to one side so that you can get the end of the lace into the hole. I'm just going to pull that through like that. And you'll probably find that as you're pulling it, it's pulling on this top bar a little bit, but you have got this lace here, so you can pull this a little bit tighter and then pull this one down, and then you can just adjust. So pull your shoe out. You might need to pull this one up a little bit, edge it over a little bit so it sits right on the top of that other lace. Pull it up and then pull this one down, and you'll get it nice and tight. By the time you've finished, you want all your laces to have the same kind of tension as each other. So you might need to adjust this last one that you're doing a little bit by pulling it and pulling your bar on the top. And then this bit here is going to go underneath this bit. So we're going to thread it underneath. So, or just push your tongue down and you can catch it underneath there. So pull it up, make sure it's tucked in underneath here. And then just check your star, just make sure you're happy with it, and you'll find that you've got the two laces that come together, which are going to be different lengths. That doesn't really matter. And if you want to make sure that it doesn't wear loose, then you could secure these two together. So to do that, just tie yourself a loop, bring the loop up like this and get through. And then you can secure that to that bit there, and that means then that this lace won't come out. And then you can wear that, push it down underneath your tongue. That little kind of loose knot that you've made there will sit on top of your foot and underneath the tongue. And there you have your Star Lace Air Force One.